the really shitty part about this one is just the freaking background. I think I can maybe make. Let me see. We're gonna start a new game. I guess it doesn't look that bad. It's just weird that when you press start, it opens this menu rather than the other one. So hold up. Let's Great. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me do it scaled. And that looks like shit. We'll just go with we'll go with what it thinks is a good idea. That's fine. So, anyway, what to say about this game that hasn't been said so many times before? So the Castlevania series needs absolutely no introduction. It's just a super iconic series that's beloved by so many. Although, for a lot of people, it didn't take off until this one, because this was the first case where we got to have a Metroidvania-style game. Although one could probably argue that Simon's Quest was technically Metroidvania, since it was non-linear. Damn it. So anyway, what I'm doing here, I'll talk more about the series in a moment, but I'm gonna make this. Oh shit! Actually, taking this stuff's kind of a mistake because now I can't get those later as a la carte. In fact, can I? There we go. Yeah, he's got all kinds of weird moves that you can do. Yeah, I really shouldn't be taking this stuff. Whatever. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get a lot of hearts up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... I'm going to hit Dracula with this just overpowered thing called Hydrostorm once I get the holy water. Yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, so holy water's in one of these candles. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! It was not by my hand that I once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wished to pay me tribute. Tribute? You'll steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you! He can't fucking do anything. Sound effects are kind of ugly in this version. They're kind of stanky. So you actually get a slightly different playthrough of the game if you beat him and you don't die in the process.
This cannot be!
Almost forgot to have chat open. My bad, folks. My bad, folks. Oops. And I'm hearing myself twice. That's not good. Alright, there we go. So now we gotta sit through the opening here. So this is a good time to talk more about the series itself. So let's see, who we got tonight? Whoa, we got 8 people tonight. That's great. Cookie Monster hates water. Damn it, Bill, I can't even touch you. You're referencing the God, what's that guy called? Kajito-kun video where he's like, quick, hide all the food in the lanterns and everything and put my money in the candelabras and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, Castlevania has had quite a number of versions. I want to say it started way back on God. I mean, the closest analog to it is Castlevania Chronicles on the PS1. There was I can't remember what it was called. It was another one of those systems that was similar to the MSX and they had a version of it on there that was just fantastic. And then, of course, you had your NES versions. Somebody actually just made an Intellivision version of Castlevania in the year 2021, which I think is funny as hell, especially since the Intellivision doesn't really have business doing side-scrolling graphics like that. Even the Commodore 64 and I think even DOS had versions of the first Castlevania. And then, of course, series went crazy after that. Throughout the 90s, it was incredibly popular. It had a bunch of handheld games. It had the Nintendo sequels, the Super Nintendo, and the Genesis ones. And then finally this one, and then the maligned N64 games that nobody really remembers or likes. This game is a sequel, though, to one of the best Castlevania games that we played last year during July, which is Dracula X Rondo of Blood, which is a game that we did not get here in the States until the release of the TurboGrafx 16 Mini and the Castlevania. I can't remember the name of it on PS4, but it's a collection of Castlevania games that came out in 2019, I believe. And it has this game, and it has Rondo of Blood on it in English. Oh, and actually, you know what? I'm lying. It actually did come out before that. On the PSP, there was a Dracula X collection that had both a 3D remake of Rondo of Blood, and it also had this game hidden in it. So this game takes place, I mean, obviously we just saw Richter Belmont finishing off Dracula. Oh yeah, there you go. Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP, I think is what it's called. You're right, Cameron. Where was I? Oh yeah, so this game picks up after Dracula is defeated in the original game, because that's how it always goes. Dracula is never dead for long. He always comes back, and then it's always up to a new adventurer, or Belmont rather, to go beat him. And Richter and Simon both have had multiple chances to kill Dracula.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
Yeah, so now we have all of our awesome weapons taken away. We had that super awesome flame sword that was just making a bitch out of those wargs earlier. But now guess what weapon we have? All we can do is punch things to death now. Yeah, so in any case, in this game, the Dark Magician Shaft, shut your mouth, has come back, and he is basically trying to bring Dracula back. Of course, I don't think we really know that until later, so I might have just ruined the plot reveal. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, I forgot. Which button is it? Okay, it's select on this one. So there, now we got kind of a shitty little short sword to use for a bit. I do not intend to finish this game. We're just going to play a little bit of it. I've come to realize that playing really long games is probably not the best thing for this channel, because interest starts to wane. I think that Monster Hunter could be something that I prolong, because I feel like those are actually kind of fun. But we're just going to play a little bit of this one just to kind of get a taste of it for those of you who haven't played it and might want to play it in the future. Like, this is definitely one of the quintessential side-scrolling games that you should play if you've never played it. Especially as far as the quote-unquote Metroidvania style games go. And you have so many options for how to play this game. This game was originally released on both the Sega Saturn and the PS1. The PS1 version was actually superior technology-wise. It ran better. And the Sega Saturn version ran kind of nasty, because the people that made it just didn't do a really good job optimizing it. But otherwise, the Sega Saturn version did have the ability to play as Maria, who, if you've ever played Dracula X, she was the cute little, lolly waifu character in it, and she was just a little girl throwing like friggin' birds and turtles and stuff, and now she's a full-grown badass. And somehow Richter hasn't aged a freaking day, because I guess Belmonts just don't age. So, if you're not familiar, one of... There we go. Alright, I think we're back now. Yeah, computer completely crashed. Like, Windows just blue screened and took a shit. That hasn't happened in ages. So anyway, we're back. Hopefully that's a temporary thing and we don't end up with having the same problem again. Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to. First of all, I'm gonna have to start like streaming from my laptop or something in the future. So, totally lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about, and also, I need to open the damn Twitch chat again so that I can see what you lovelies are talking about. Sorry. This is just being a little bit of a pain in my butt. Alrighty. There we go. Welcome back. Thank you, Cardolia. Here's hoping we don't run into any more big issues. So, anyway, yeah, I think we're talking about different versions of the game. And shit, I fucked that up. Oh well, whatever. I will deal with that later. There's not really something over there I really need right now anyway. So yeah, this is one of the first ones to ever play like an RPG, and they've pretty much been that way ever since. Like, I don't think I've seen a proper Castlevania game in a long time. And we have, of course, the mastermind behind Castlevania eventually left Konami, as most of their good developers did, because Konami became a greedy company who was motivated by pachinko machines and other stupid bullshit, and just crapping all over their beloved franchises. So then, of course, and I'm really bad with names, especially today because I'm really tired, but like, somebody remind me the name of the guy who basically created Symphony of the Night. I think it's like Kaji or Kenji or something like that. I'm blanking. In any case, though, he ended up going on to kickstart Bloodstained, which ended up being a fantastic game, unlike Mighty No. 2. I mean, Mighty No. 9. I mean, I guess in all honesty, like, I didn't hate Mighty No. 9. It just wasn't great, you know? But, dang it, I keep saying Bloodborne. Bloodstained, though, was really, really good. It has the feeling of a Metroidvania game down, and it almost does Castlevania better than Castlevania ever did, in my opinion. It's not too challenging, though. Like, I think that it's definitely a lot easier than some of these games. Although I think my favorite one out of the series, and I would love to find a way to play it on a stream sometime, is one of the DS ones, Dawn of Sorrow, where you basically play Soma Cruz, which is this white-haired kid, and it's kind of in the future, so it's not like all medieval setting and stuff. Like, there's actually zombies with friggin' machine guns and such. I don't know, I would like it if Sega made a console again. I mean, I would like it even if they made another mini console, like the Genesis Mini. Like, I really would like to see a Sega Saturn Mini. That would be really cool. As much as I love Dreamcast and have, like, the most amazing memories of Dreamcast, I think I would prefer to have a Saturn Mini first. Okay, that's right. That's the way over to the clock tower. Yeah, so let's hope that my issue I had a moment ago was just a freak accident. Said something about a watchdog violation, which usually means that there's something wrong with, like, something in memory was bad. So hopefully my memory isn't shot. So here's our first real boss, because you definitely don't really count Dracula as your first boss, since he's kind of a joke when you have the holy water. Even this guy isn't particularly difficult. And now because we took his spear away from him, he has to act as his own spear with his nose. Now, of course, his buddy's gonna get all pissed off because I killed his only friend. Now he's turning into friggin' Firebrand. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to take that turkey out of my backpack and eat it in a moment. Shit, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do about that attack. There we go. I mean, he's not hard. I just should have probably dealt with that a little better. God, why does it go so freaking fast? Oh, keep forgetting. Start is not the thing. And Cordelia says that is the boss theme is Festival of Servants. Yeah, I've never known that one by name. So here's the crappy thing. In order to use, oh wait, I don't need to do it anymore because I just got that orb and healed. But if you want to use healing items, you have to equip it first, then you have to throw it out in front of you to use it. You can't just use it. I'll never forgive Konami for shitting on Rocket Knight Adventures. I mean, I'll never forgive them for shitting on a lot of things. Like, they shit on everything. Like, they shit the bed and then they just try to act like nothing was wrong. They're just sitting there covered in their own shit and they're like, what? What are you all looking at? What smells like shit in here? It wasn't me. Like, I'm still just super torn up about losing out on Silent Hills, even though I really feel like there's a good chance that it's still gonna get made. I mean, maybe I'm like those people who are, like, just doggedly determined to keep on bugging Adult Swim about, like, you know, Venture Brothers being canceled, and I'm like, you know, just not giving up hope that that eventually Silent Hills is gonna get released. Because the guy who did the music for the Silent Hill franchise, the one who just did the soundtrack for that new game Medium that Cameron was playing recently. Ooh, a Basilard. I'm a Basilard. This is probably my favorite weapon in the game because it's just super fast. You just poke. But the guy who did the music for the game told everyone that he's working on a project, and he said something along the lines of, yes, it's the one I think you all have been hoping for, which makes me think that they'll eventually... Oh, hey, it's Woody. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in ages. But, yeah, like, I think... I really have a feeling that either Konami is going to be bought out by Sony, or maybe their franchises will be bought out by Sony, or hell, maybe Microsoft will come along and pull up Bethesda and, you know, either buy the franchises or buy the company. All I know is that they need a company that's actually going to take care of the franchises and not, like, throw it away like Konami's willing to do. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's the one thing I dislike about business people, is that they always only see numbers. Like, I'm sure that maybe pachinko is a more lucrative business than making video games is, especially when you have a savant making games that take 3 times as long as they're scheduled to take, and cost like 10 times as much as they're originally slated to cost to make. But the thing is, like, I think pretty much every single Hideo Kojima game out there has probably always gotten its budget back and then some. Even Death Crossing. I'm mixing Animal Crossing and Death Stranding. But yeah, even Death Stranding and like some of his other, like, weirder games have gotten their money back and then some, but like Konami is just all about maximum profit. It's not enough to simply make a profit. It's like you have to have maximum profit, even if that means essentially selling your soul to a pachinko parlor. That makes me sad. Got your COVID shot today, so no side effects yet. Hopefully it gives me mutant powers. Oh, that's wonderful, Woody. We're getting our second shot tomorrow. So, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, if you have your shot, if you're vaccinated for COVID, then yeah, that means we can all hang out again soon. That's great. I know a lot of people are scared of getting the vaccine, and, you know, like, I can't blame you. Like, it is kind of weird sticking a needle in your arm with something that sometimes, like, reading the literature especially just makes it sound like it hasn't been thoroughly tested, but, I don't know. At this point in my life, I'm honestly willing to take that risk. Having a little bit of peace of mind is worth everything to me with how last year was. Second shot's on April 7th. That's great. Yeah, I'll be putting something up soon for dates and stuff whenever it's verified. Like I want to have a birthday party. I'm not completely certain yet if it's gonna happen. Just want to make sure that everybody is, you know, safe. I don't want to inadvertently cause everyone to get COVID and whatnot, so we'll see what happens between now and then. Should be okay, I imagine. Yeah, so as you can see, like, the Basilard, in my opinion, for the first part of the game, this is going to do us really well. Because it's basically just like, I'm not poking you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. And you can really get going fast. Like, who uses a sword like that? And like all the other Castlevania games, I don't think I mentioned this before, I was getting to it. This one also still has the sub-weapons that you had in the previous games that are powered by hearts like they always have been. And they actually added a few to the mix, like this weird arc lightning gun and this diamond that you throw that bounces around, which I think is an homage to some of the weapons that were in Simon's Quest. Like, there were some throwable items, and some of them were like, I think one of them was a diamond that you were able to throw. Oh shit, this guy hurts a lot. I need to be careful with him. And I'll probably just take a fucking bowling ball to the face. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. I mean, I can do this too. You can do some fun stuff with that, actually. Like, a lot of people, especially speedrunners, use that as a strategy for going faster. Like, instead of just walking, they just backdash their way everywhere. I'm not a speedrunner at this game, though, so we're not even going to try to pretend that we are. Yeah, you know, this version actually doesn't look too bad, especially now that I have the screen back to its default resolution, so it's not all stretched out and gross. And like Cordelia was saying earlier, this game has a fantastic soundtrack. This is one of the games I have soundtrack on vinyl. I'm actually happy I made that investment too, because recently, like, I bought it for about 30 bucks, I think, and recently it's gone up in price like triple. It's close to $100 now. That's one reason I really like vinyl collecting. I think that it's actually more like an investment rather than it is just a collection, because vinyls, especially, hard to get once go up in price once you buy them. Let's see. Let's catch up on what's going on here real quick. So second shot of the kicker, they say. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm not going into politics or anything right now. Oh, thank you. I've had the Kung Flu, I don't need the vaccine. Be willing to risk the side effects even if I did. Yeah, I don't know if you got to see it, Richard. Did I send you a picture of my WoW character, Kung Flu Panda? Oh, that was funny. I've been given vax through the years, given blood and platelets before, so needles don't really bother me. Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad either. See, I can't wait for Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, me either. I played the demo recently, and I'm super excited. Unfortunately, though, it looks like we're probably going to be camping on that day, so I might not get to do my Monster Hunter Rise stream the time I want to do it. That might get postponed until we get back from our camping trip. But I will definitely be playing it at the campsite, because, I mean, that's just sounds like the most anti-camping thing one could possibly do. Is going out into the middle of the woods saying, "Oh, I'm going hunting," and then you pitch your tent, you pop a game in your Switch, and then you start playing Monster Hunter. But all the other ways, like you're cooking with a camp stove and all that stuff, but you're doing everything like you're still playing with a Nintendo Switch and whatnot. Like, to me, that's just hilarious. Oh God, this guy's kind of a big deal. We need to do something before he kills me. I don't even know why I have a shield equipped if I'm not using it. Throw that turkey. Come on, now throw that turkey. At least I'm getting a lot of experience off of him. But yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is so cool. Like, it plays like Monster Hunter World does, except it's on the Switch. And the graphics look incredible. And the gameplay and all the quality of life improvements that we got in World are there. Like, you can do slides and jumps, and all the weapons have their expanded moveset that they got in World. I think there's a kind of a replacement for the Clutch Claw called the Wire Bug. Didn't really get to play with that too much in the demo. I don't know. Like, I would love to play the demo more, but I feel like I'd be wasting my time because I'm not going to get to take all the materials that I got with me to the full game when it comes out. But otherwise, yeah, it's really good. I'm super excited. I mean, I still took the day off for it, even though we're going to be going camping, because I'm going to get up whenever that game releases and start playing it throughout the day. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. That's probably one of the main games I'm looking forward to releasing this year. Like, I can't think of a whole lot of others at this point. I thought Bravely Default was going to be a big one for me. Bravely Default 2, but it just ended up not being what I hoped for. I'm still going to play through it, though. It's good. It's just... It's very samey compared to the others, but if you like the Bravely Default series, or you like the Warriors of Light game, or Octopath Traveler, then you're in good hands. It really sucks. Like, I would love to play RPGs on this channel, but I just don't feel like... I don't really feel like RPGs really lend themselves to streaming, at least not for me. Because I feel like after long enough, I just kind of run out of new stuff to talk about. Whereas with pick up and play games, it's just kind of, moment by moment action. Whereas in an RPG, it's like, oh, I'm gonna pick the fight command, and now I'm gonna cast fire, and now I'm gonna heal myself, and now I'm gonna drink an ether, and then I'm gonna cast fire again. Oops, accidentally cast it on myself. Yeah, that, I don't know. I think that for different streamers, there's probably just things that suit them better. And for me, I think RPGs and strategy games are not that thing. Even though I would absolutely love to play Final Fantasy Tactics for a stream, even if I just do a couple of streams worth of it. And, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. So, last week, we finally got Tyler from My Retro Life. We finally got his PSO working. So I finally got to play with him and have a go with it, and it was really fun. Once again, like, I know I probably talk about this guy a lot, but if you're an old fogey like I am, and I know most of us are, and you were born in like the you know, Nintendo and Genesis and Super Nintendo era, you owe it to yourself to go check his channel out. He's my favorite YouTuber, bar none. Like, his videos of his father took for him when he was a kid, of him, like, playing games and stuff, and his Christmases and stuff is just great. Let's see what we got while we're waiting for this. So, feel healthy all these months since COVID started. Another reason I'm hesitant to get a vaccine. I mean, the first shot that Jen and I had, like, it made us, like, I wouldn't really say sick. Like, I felt fatigued for like a day maybe or two, and then after that I felt fine. From what I've been told, like that sudden fatigue is basically just a sign that your immune system's going into overdrive. And other than that, I mean, I just feel pretty good. For a while there, I was feeling kind of crappy.
Wait a moment.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's Maria.
You seem human, and yet...
Look how much she's grown
what
up.
What do you here?
Anime Matsuri's
I've come
in
to
July,
destroy this
and
castle.
Ikikon in May. Ikikon
Then
I would
we
like
have
to go
the
to
same
again.
purpose.
Anime Matsuri,
I'll
I'm not
trust
so
you
sure
for
about.
now.
Unless they've
I'm
changed
Maria.
ownership.
Who are you?
You got
Alucard.
Stubbs the zombie.
Not the talkative type, I can see.
I've heard
well,
of that one.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
I need to look into
if you
that
live
one.
that long.
And then I need to give
Farewell.
Squirrel Stapler a try sometime. I want to play that game that you were playing last time. Alright, so over here there's, like, if you look up, like, those things up there, you can actually jump up there, and there's a bunch of good shit up there, but unfortunately I don't have the ability to jump that high yet. Since this is a Metroidvania game, first we're going to end up getting, like, double jump, and then eventually you get this jump I like to call the fart boost jump, because you basically just launch yourself from the floor to the ceiling. And it just looks funny. And there's something silly that you can do with it, but hopefully I get to that part so that you can see it. Like there's a guy in the library that sells stuff, and he's got a hole under his chair, and you can fart boost yourself up through the hole and just keep knocking him around until he drops something. Okay, the pocket watch is useful later, but we're not going to use it yet. I'm going to stick with the axe as long as I can. I'm not going to take the bibble. Ah, you bastard. The watch is actually able to be used in that one room that we were just in with the giant clock on the wall. If you use the clock, or if you use the watch in there, it opens the passageways for you. How do you solve a problem like Maria? I know that that's probably a pun because you're the Lord of Puns, but I don't get it. One thing I want to do for sure, because it seemed to be pretty popular streams. I want to do some more World of Horror. Especially since I found out that I apparently played it on the new easy difficulty. Because the hard difficulty, apparently you need 5 keys. And there's no way I would have gotten a 5th key before running out of time. Must suck being the chick that's on the back of this ugly crocodile-looking thing that's now on fire. Then again, I think that the thing on its back is an illusion, and the crocodile thing is the real creature. Oh yeah, you can actually jump on its back too and just stab her directly too. Not sure why she stops and looks at her ass when she dies though. She's like, "Oh my god, is my ass okay?" And then she explodes. These things are just annoying because they'll turn you to stone, and then you're just stuck sitting there wiggling the joystick back and forth trying to get unstuck. I think there's a second one here. Yep, there we go. It's irritating. And now of course I'm like stuck outside of his attack zone, and I keep getting hit by it. There we go. Oh, Sound of Music reference. Yeah, that is a movie I have never seen before. So I apologize for my ignorance. Let's go down here first. I don't remember the right way to go, but we'll figure it out. This guy, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything to for a while. Well, we can. We're just going to be doing fiddly damage to him. Oh, shit. And taking big boy damage from that shield. Actually, let's preemptively get a pot roast in my other hand so I can just start munching on that in a moment when he inevitably brings my life down to nothing. Because there is stuff behind him that I want to go see. And I don't remember if I need something special to go that way. So, damn it. Hey, another pot roast to take the place of the one that I just used. Stream in the living room is like 20 minutes behind, by the way. That's weird, that's a whole 20 minutes behind. Shit. Medusa heads are always irritating. And of course, the Dracula, the man who has it all, he has a frickin' room that's suspended by chains hanging from the bottom of one of the ramparts of his castle. Come on, I'm pretty sure I can use the telescope to look at something. Okay, I guess not. So, clearly, coming down here is not the right way. Oh, so earlier I was talking about all of the different consoles that you can play this on. So, like I said, there's the PS1 and the Saturn version, and then later on, I think this is probably the third version of it that came out, Symphony of the Night on the Xbox 360, on the Xbox Arcade. Believe it or not, there was actually a Tiger Gamecom version of Symphony of the Night planned. That's something that I was always really sad about as a kid. Like, I'm one of those kids that was stupid, and I bought into... Let's see, what? So that's what inspired those flying head monsters. Yes. Medusa heads have always been a staple. Yep. And the flea men, or as I call them, the jumping humpers. Because they're just sitting there air humping when they're not doing anything. Alright, so this is another boss, I think. This is Alucard's Shadow, I think. Anyway, so yeah, there was a time when I was a kid that I had hope for the Gamecom, because like back then you didn't really have all of the like online reviews and stuff that you have now, so you had to just go by what magazines were showing you. And at the time, magazines were showing us pictures of Duke Nukem running on this little black and white handheld, and it looked really cool. My god, he's fucking me up. It's okay, I have pot roast, and I keep on forgetting which button it is to equip pot roast. Dang it, I keep doing it. Do I have anything here that I could use that will hurt him? I mean, there's a shield potion there I could probably use. But yeah, and then since then, a lot of other versions have come out too. Like we mentioned, it's playable on the PSP now, or for a long time it has been playable on the PSP, as well as the PS3 and whatnot through the PS1 backward compatibility. And then, of course, the Dracula X Chronicles had the game hidden on it after you complete a certain thing. Okay, Gladia. So this is definitely a weapon to replace the Basilard with. It still swings pretty fast, and it does more damage. And it's got a longer reach, so that's definitely a plus for us. But whatever version of the game you get, they're all good. Unfortunately, the Saturn version is not in English. Although I believe that there have been people who have translated it, even though that makes no sense to me. Like, why translate a game that's got very little different about it? And actually, I lied. It does have a couple other things different about it. It has different levels added to it that weren't in the PlayStation version. And I know that some of the new versions, probably the one on the PS4, probably have those extra levels. And I'm really sad that we didn't get to play that version since my capture card just seems to take a shit when it comes to the PS5. And it's not because of HDCP, because that's turned off. For some reason, like, it was only showing up on the capture card and not going through to the TV. And I really don't know what to do about that. Because I really, when we pick up Monster Hunter, I wanted to play it on the PS5. But that doesn't seem like that's going to be a plausible way of doing it now, since the PS5 is being a shit. I hate the fact that the music stops when you open the menu. So you see that hole there? So yeah, that's the librarian's hole. I don't know why there's a hole under his chair, unless like that's his pooping closet or something there, where he goes to take a shit and he just like shits down the hole, so he doesn't have to leave the library. And somebody comes in to check out a book, and they go in there and they're like, "What's this room?" "Oh no, you don't have to go in there. There's no books in there. There's only copies of Twilight." So they might not be wrong. It's his toilet room, you know? Toilet room. I'm 5. Did I pick up another pot roast? Because I'm, like, hurting pretty bad. I don't have a pot roast, damn it. Oh well, whatever. We'll make do. Hopefully I don't die, because it's been a while since we've saved. So if these guys hit you, you get afflicted with curse, and then you can't attack. You can still use your sub-weapon, but you can't swing your sword. He just kind of makes constipated noises. You just gotta wait for the Technicolor rave party to finish. There we go. Like that monster right there, like on the PlayStation version, he was actually semi-transparent, and then on the Sega Saturn version, he was all checkerboarded and stuff. He just looked awful. And it's kind of strange here that on the Xbox 360 version, they wouldn't be able to pull off some sort of transparency effect. That's so clever. It's bleeding words. I'm surprised we're not seeing names for the different enemies. I could have sworn I picked up the item that lets me see their names, because those book monsters actually have kind of silly names. Oh, I have to turn them on. Oh wait, no, they are on. Shows enemy damage, causes items to materialize. Yeah, pretty much everything here is has to be unlocked. Ooh, what's this? Fairy scroll. I don't remember what that does. Oh yeah, I need to watch out for these things, because they are... Oh, the fairy scroll is what tells me what their name is. I mean, I don't really care what their name is. I just want to get the fuck out of here before they fucking kill me. And I gotta deal with this bonehead. Duran, what is he, like one of those people that works at that paint company? Kind of looks like Hamlet, though, holding Horatio's skull. Horatio, I knew him well. I hope the librarian doesn't mind that I'm destroying his books. So I think there's librarians around here. Welcome to the library, motherfucker. I seem to remember one of these rooms being kind of dangerous. There we go, librarian.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just
That
tell me
sucks.
what you need.
Alright, so...
I'm interested in this.
I'm not going to be able to do it quite yet, but... So,
Thank you.
if you have a whole bunch of the gems and you sell them quickly, he's like... Thank you!
I'm interested in this.
He doesn't make him sound like he's having a stroke.
I'm interested in this.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, if you buy stuff too, he does it.
Thank you.
We have to save our money though, because we want to get some new gear here. We definitely want the castle now.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Torque Metamorphosis.
Thank you.
I don't think I'm wearing a hat right now, am I? Or maybe I am. Oh, I don't have enough for the saber anymore. That sucks. I guess I'll just get a leather hat and be done
Thank
with
you.
it.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, that's interesting. So you pay money and then you can watch Belmont. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to see this.
Farewell for now.
Yeah, but if you can get under
What
that,
can I do for you?
if you can get under that hole
Farewell for
and you
now.
have that boost ability, you can launch yourself up his butt repeatedly, and eventually he drops something for you. What does that do? I'll use the potion. Oh, we actually have had stuff we could equip this whole time. No, I couldn't afford to get a new weapon yet. Shit. There, now we'll put the shield back, because I think having the shield actually raises my defense a little bit. When I was a teenager, my friends and I was used to poke fun at Alucard's walk cycle. We actually had this really awesome imitation we did of it. Just how he he sways his hips so much when he walks. He's over exaggerating everything he's doing. And it's frankly hilarious. So now we got the gem of open, which will let us open those blue doors we saw earlier. So now we're just gonna go back to where we came from. And I can't remember what item we get behind the first door, but I seem to remember it being fairly important. Ooh, you know, I just thought of another game that would be fun to stream. So we definitely are going to do Prey at some point in the future. I'm thinking of doing Prey during April, actually. And of course, I'm gonna get lots of groans for this, but you know, we could call April Praypril. Get it? Because you know, Prey. And it kind of sounds like the A in April. Never mind, it's stupid. I would absolutely love to do that game though. Prey is just an interesting game, and I think that this channel kind of has a penchant for horror games, and I would definitely say that Prey is one of the best horror games I've ever played. And then of course I want to play Soma, but the one I just thought of that I thought would make a good stream because it's one of my favorite games is BioShock Infinite. Especially since I just watched somebody playing DLC for it. The Burial at Sea DLC that I never played. Maybe they should have called it Burial at DLC. But basically it picks up from the end of the game and somehow takes place in Rapture with Booker DeWitt and Elizabeth. So that absolutely sounds like a game I would love to play. Besides that, though, BioShock Infinite's just a fantastic game with a lot of really good themes. Oh, okay, found a teleporter room. Oh, God. Freaking, pedophile, guy. How do I open the menu in this game? Oh, it's the right trigger. Oh, look at that. We found a shortcut all the way back to close to the beginning of the game. So now we can get this heart max up and then bring that wall down. Herbert the Pervert. I don't know, like, Herbert the Pervert, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, I used to think he was funny, but, like, I don't know, the more I think about it, it's just, I don't know. Pedophilia is not funny, you know? I mean, it's a funny voice and all, and, like, some of the stuff he does is funny, but other than that, it's just, I don't know, the more I think about it, him and Quagmire just disturb me. Oh, by the way, guys, what did you think of my reading the lines out loud earlier? I thought I did pretty good. Elevator activated. I don't know, I think I nailed it. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I was given flesh.
Okay, maybe not. Now that I hear myself without it in the background, I'm like, okay, it doesn't sound so good. I don't really think I belong here yet.
Nom nom.
It's friggin' Sans. Or like, wait, actually, hold on a second. John or Cameron, I'm pretty sure you'll know this, but wasn't there like a wrestling match where someone dressed up as Sans from Undertale, and then the person announcing the match like referred to him as Sans Undertale? Because, you know, he's an announcer and he doesn't know anything about video games. I could have sworn that was the case. Like, no, it's Sans from Undertale, you dimwit. Mr. Bones. Oh shit, it's back. Like, he's not even really that threatening. He's just a giant flaming skull that's just kind of chattering his teeth at me and then backing away like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Secretly, I don't want to get you. Oh, you broke my friggin' face. I'm gonna have to go get dental work done now, you bastard. That's actually one of my favorite songs in the game, is that friggin' just massive, like, rock and roll sounding, or heavy metal sounding song there. I don't know what the name of that one is. Cordolia, do you know? There we go. Now I finally saved. Yeah, like, go look up, like, WWE and, Sans. Like, there's, this... I want to say that the wrestling group is called A New Day or something like that. And they're really cool. It's like these, 3 super nerdy wrestlers. And, for one of them... Oh, cool. We could turn into a wolf now. One of them, one of their matches, they had a trumpet and they played the Final Fantasy Victory theme. And of course, there were like a few people in the audience that knew what it was, and the rest of them were just kind of, oh, that's cool. What's that? And then eventually they, okay, I know where we're going. Eventually they, oh shit, never mind, I'm going the wrong way. But they did all kinds of stuff, like dressing up like different anime and video game characters, and then they did the Sans one, and that one was just super cool. But then the announcer calling him Sans Undertale is just cringy AF. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna fight Sans because I'm really weird. Like, when it comes to games like Undertale or any of the ones where you have like a choice in terms of like what like moral choices to make, I always have a really hard time doing the wrong thing. Like, it just, even though they're electronic characters, I always feel like I can't, I don't want to hurt people. Especially when it came down to like hurting Toriel and stuff in Undertale. So yeah, I don't think I could ever do a genocide run of Undertale. Even though that's like half of the game content there that I haven't played, I just don't want to. Here, look, you can stand on his back and just. Oh, never mind. I guess I can't hurt her, even though she looks like she's made of softer, more rendable materials than the walking hairy crocodile thing. Just like turned into a frog head there for a second. Look, it's like she looks at her ass when she dies. Oh my god, is my ass job okay? Oh shit, it's leaking. God damn it. Okay, so those holes in the floor would I think open up when I go up here and open that blue path. I think. Could be wrong. What about what happens to the pacifist ending? Yeah. Essentially, it just kind of shows you that not Frisk. Chara is still in there, or whatever you named your character. I remember somebody actually did this really in-depth analysis of the game, and they said the reason that evil character ended up having your name is because you're the one that's like basically sitting by and controlling Frisk. So Chara is basically just like you inside of Frisk, controlling him the whole time. And basically, you were able to decide whether you were going to be good or bad. And if you, like, did evil things, then, you know, basically that character came out of you. And then when you decide to erase everything at the end, that's essentially you as the player saying, like, erase all my progress. And then Chara kills off, you know, the character you were controlling. The husk, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe it's looking too deep into it. I thought it was an interesting little observation. You neutral pacifist again. We'll never let you forget. There's now a card in the house. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I forgot about these guys. Damn it! I didn't want to go in there. Yeah. I was gonna try to turn into the wolf to see if I could like run and jump up there. These guys are freaking recycled from Rondo of Blood. There's a lot of enemies in this game that are recycled from Rondo of Blood. No, sorry, I don't want the holy water. Damn! Stop it! Holy shit! Just let me by! Asshole. Okay, yeah, this room has a bunch of secrets off of it. I think I can do this twice. So you get this bandana and then... Oh, I could have sworn there's another one. Shit, I guess not. Do I have anything that I can use to heal? Like, is that barley tea a healing item? very little. Mamba of Blood. Just have a Taco Bell hack for this game called Castlevania Quesarito of Blood. It's like, oh god, why'd I eat that? I've been on the toilet for a week. Oh, that's a weapon. For a second there, I thought it was a part of the graphics. There's lots of video games that sound like Mexican food, like Final Fantasy Quesadilla, for example. Not Dissidia, it's Quesadilla. Get a nice Titus Fajita Quesadilla with extra Una queso. Jesus. It's been a while since I played this. I find myself getting lost again. Final Fantasy Tic Tacs. So funny you say that. There was this, like my ex, her family had brought her a bunch of bootleg games from Mexico, and one of them was Final Fantasy Tactics, but I guess they didn't have the real cover for the game, so they just put the cover from Final Fantasy VII on it, and put Final Fantasy, now for the Tactics. I guess that's not really completely related to Final Fantasy Tic Tacs, but, you know, it's a fun dyslexic way of spelling tactics, so that's funny. But now for the Tactics, it just, something about that's just so funny. Kind of like the way that my wife spelled hockey without the C, and so now we just jokingly keep talking about hokey and asking her, like, what's hokey? Like, is that the game with the stick and the puck? Oh, thank God. I never knew that Quesalupa went in the first place. I thought the Quesalupa... Oh, I see. I was going to say the Quesalupa came back. I have not had one. I don't think I've ever had one. Like, if I could have anything from Taco Bell back, I want the Chilito back. I don't know if any of you remember the Chilito, but the Chilito is... that is God-tier Taco Bell. It's basically... oh shit, that's Charybdis. I don't want to fight that yet. Let's see what's down here first. Oh, never mind. I don't want to fight the ice bitch yet. Yeah, the Chilito was basically a taco, like a soft taco with chili and cheese in it, and it was just so amazing. I mean, I know it sounds simple, but it was delicious. And it was so good, in fact, that when they got rid of it, my friend John still worked at Taco Bell. So, before he quit to go work at Blockbuster back then, man, I'm really dating myself here, he saw that they had some, stuff in the back to make more Chilitos still. So he went back there and got the stuff to make them and made me a whole bunch of them and just rung it up as, like, you know, regular soft tacos. And, yeah, those were great. I would love to have some more of those if if they ever make them again. I think that recently they had chili cheese burritos, but they left really fast. Yeah, there's Charybdis, Scylla and Charybdis, who, if you're fans of Greek mythology, especially Homer, I believe Scylla and Charybdis were the two tidal waves that, wasn't it Homer, or not Homer, Odysseus had to go between, and here they're personified as this strange freaking mixture of tentacle and dog. Uh-oh. They sure love that sound effect. I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? Jesus, I'm just getting... Never mind, she's dead. That was hard. pizza. Japanese pizza. Oh, you're talking about Red Baron Mexican pizza, and then they're talking about something completely different. I was like, what? I was like, why would Taco Bell have Japanese pizza? That just sounds weird. Like, it's like, hey, we're pseudo Mexican. Actually, no, we're pseudo Tex-Mex. But you know, here's a Japanese pizza. Like, if it was like a Japanese taco or something, that might make a little more sense. But Japanese pizza at Taco Bell, that'd be silly. Ooh, what's this? A scimitar. And if we're playing Dark Souls, we'd be set. Scimitar, the ultimate dex weapon. Oh wow, it's actually better than what I have, so let's go for it. This actually swings even faster than the Gladius I had. Oh shit. Yeah, because I'm a vampire, water hurts me to some extent if it's above my head. Eventually you get this thing called the Holy Symbol, which is clearly just a snorkel that lets you go underwater without taking damage. Where the dead sword's buried in this scimitar and the cemetery. My dad always used to have this stupid ass joke about cemeteries. I still love it though. He used to always say, why do they have gate or fences around cemeteries? It's because everyone's dying to get in and then they can't get out or something like that. I mean, it's just one of those silly 1990s dad jokes. Like, I think dad jokes probably get cornier and cornier as time goes on because our standards drop. You know, that's actually something interesting I've been thinking about lately. So, like, you know how in previous generations, it just kind of feels like there's this disconnect between generations. Like, previous generations just seemed absolutely nothing like the ones before them in any way. Like, they just changed so dramatically that it just felt like they had nothing in common anymore. And then all of a sudden, like, I feel like with millennials, I feel like it's a little different. Like, I feel like we're all kind of in the same state of not giving a fuck now, that like we all just kind of like look at what's fun and just be like, oh hey, that's fun or that's cool, and then we do that. And then in the past, people just kind of gave too much of a fuck about how they were perceived and stuff. So, you know, kids would do something that the old elders probably felt was fun, and then, you know, the elders would be like, no, that's Satan, or that's that's you're not going to get taken seriously doing that. You need to grow up, that sort of thing. Like, I feel like our generation has kind of gotten past that whole stigma of like needing to grow up for the most part, and because of that, it's like we're just able to be ourselves, and like it just feels like the more time goes on, the more people, or rather the less people give a fuck about things like perception and whatnot, which I think is great, because I think growing up is a terrible idea. That's why a lot of people are just so miserable, because they forgot what it was to be a kid. They forget what it is to have fun, and you know, have fun unapologetically, you know. Ooh, okay. I do not want to go down there because there's a current down there and I'll get stuck and then I'll die while I'm down there. Oh yeah, okay. So there we go. Secret boots. I don't think there's really much secret about them other than the fact that they're boots. And they were in a secret place. Secret boots. Discreetly increases height. Like it makes me taller, or it makes me jump higher. Let's see, what do we got? The big pizza they used to make at Pizza. You mean the Big New Yorker? Oh god, I got a story about that one too. Although I kind of wonder about its appropriateness. So I worked at Pizza Hut during the whole 9/11 thing. well, I call it 9/11 thing. It was a big deal, but you know, like I worked there, and one of the things about the big New Yorker is it has the Twin Towers on it. So the very same day that happened, we had to go and throw away all of the big New Yorker boxes we had that had the Twin Towers on it, and we had to order, basically like overnight, we had to order blank boxes, and until then we had to deliver the big New Yorker like in 2 separate pizza boxes so that we wouldn't have to use the box that had the, you know, had the Twin Towers on it. So yeah, it was an interesting time then. Oh, the Bigfoot. Yeah, the Bigfoot pizza. And then there was the Domino's Dominator, and I think Little Caesars had pizza by the foot. Yeah, those were cool.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
The cool thing though about those clear, or those not clear, the blank pizza boxes was that like we used to draw on them all the time. Like the pizza boxes were so cheap they wouldn't mind if there were a few missing. I mean, I'm sure that they minded that we were doing all kinds of dumb shit with them, but we were just making like pizzas like the big Hiroshima. God, I was a terrible kid. There were some really bad ones. Oh, there we go. Is that the? Oh, that's the merman statue. I don't remember what that does. I think maybe that lets me go underwater. So Jewel of Open summons the oarsman. God, I was being a little dyslexic there for a second. I thought it said summons an orgasm. I was like, that's a really weird item. I'm glad I have it, but at the same time, I don't want it. So now we just go back to where the oarsman was before, and he'll take us somewhere else. Oh, what's he gonna do? Woody, is he gonna take us across the Rio Grande? Is that what you're saying? I don't think Dracula's castle is over there. I think Dracula's castle is in Romania. Unless there's some magical shortcut down in this cave that takes us there. Oh, you know what? I don't think we can get to the place where the Orman was. Because in order to get there, I think we'd have to go back up the waterfall. Shit, yeah, the waterfall's right there. Damn it! So we have to basically go around in a circle to get back there. Of course, I'm not even sure if we're supposed to go that way quite yet. Okay, this was the way out. Fortunately, though, for us, there's another blue door that we can open. I think we run into Maria again. Oh, Casa di San Jose Dracula. Enormous. I don't think I remember that one. The one I really remember that I would like to see make a return, and I guess it kind of did, is the Chicago-style pizza. I think technically, though, the Detroit-style pizza is essentially the same thing. Either way, though, I would love to have that Chicago deep dish. Actually, if I could have any deep dish pizza, I would love to have a Pizzeria Uno's deep dish. Like those were my favorite. Like they were a place that had a fairly fancy like sit down restaurant, and it was like right across the street from the Best Buy I worked at when I was a teenager. And man, that pizza was so good. Those stewed tomatoes were just perfect on that. Unfortunately, like a lot of the places where they have deep dish here, they've either closed down or they're no longer where it's convenient. Because there's, God, what was it called? I think it's called Chicago Pizza over there by Oops. My microphone's hitting my PS5. It was over there by Rick and Rick's. And their pizza was okay. Like, most of my friends don't really like them, so we don't really go out of our way to go there. The only reason that we ever really went there was because it was right next to Rick and Rick, so it was the most convenient place to get food when you were hanging out over there. Yeah, but they're moving, and I think they've actually moved to a better location now anyway, so perhaps there's another pizza place nearby. Oh yeah, friggin' Noid. Where I live, there's a place called Windy City Pizza, which implies it's Chicago style. Yeah, avoid the Noid. I remember that game. Capcom made that game, if I'm not mistaken. I tell you what, Capcom was like the only company that could make a mascot game or like a Saturday morning cartoon show game good. Bar none. Like, no one else was able to do what they could do with so little. Like with friggin' Domino's, the Noid, it's literally just a pizza commercial, and they were able to come up with all that content for something that stupid. Like, they were able to make a game that was actually halfway decent, and that's crazy. I think the only people that did a better job were Burger King when they made all those Burger King Xbox 360 games, like Sneak King. Like, Sneak King is just absolutely the best meme game ever made. I'm surprised. I really wish that they would make that one backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. That one deserves it. Even though it's kind of, I mean, it's not a good game. It's stupid, but it's hilarious. The concept of it. And I think that there was like a kart racing game, or was it a inner tube game? I think it's called Big Bumpin'. There might have been a kart racer too. But Sneak King was basically, you know, what if Metal Gear Solid had Burger King as the main character? Actually, does he have a name, or is it literally just the Burger King? Oh shit, I'm poisoned. Oh, I wasn't poisoned for long. Rick and Rick has a CC's. Ew. Feces pizza. Am I still freaking poisoned? But I just took a nap in a coffin. How am I still poisoned? Do I have an antidote or something? There's ice cream. Nope, I guess I just have to deal with being poisoned. That's a shame. Oh, if I'm poisoned, it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Yeah, they gotta open. I'm hoping that they do open. Like, I imagine that COVID probably wasn't kind to them in terms of, I mean, obviously because of business, because I'm sure they were closed most of the time.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
Well, yeah, it changes
This castle
every
is a
time.
creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Oh, I could have sworn that you could actually sit down on the throne. Guess I'm wrong. That was always I always thought that was a clever way of hiding the loading zones. Like, the game would load while you're walking through those hallways. Yeah, this is another good track on here. Cordelia, what's the name of this one? Oh god, fuck these things. Yeah, once I get double jump, I can go get those items up there. Until then, though, I'm kind of stuck. Ow. Yes. Oh, nope. Come on. There we go. I hear dogs exploding in the distance. I wonder what they're exploding about. Just wondering if there's like Amazon coming again for something. Oh shit, the friggin' iron ball. Oh good. I almost always get nailed by that thing and it hurts a bit. Now we're hopefully, so I guess the whole Amazon thing, we're just really excited because we're going to be going camping soon, hopefully. Still don't know exactly what day, but it's going to be really cool. So got a bunch of camping gear and stuff so that we can be ready for it. I got a new new hiking bag, and I think we've bought like several different tents, and now I need to go and return one of them. I already returned 2 of them because I kept on changing my mind. Like, no, I want this tent. No, I want that tent. Oh, God, this is too intense. Ooh. Nice. Give me that. That's a nice increase in defense. Actually, I think it's only 1 point increase. Well, I mean, I'm sure it hurts a lot more than I think it does. Let's see. They're still painting and doing electric, and they still gotta pull the rug. So there's a lot they need to do. It's a shame that they had to shut down to do that, though. So as you can imagine, this sword thingy here, actually, you can get that sword that's in the center there as a weapon. What the hell? I hear somebody yelling. Who's yelling? Or was it you? Thought it was Richard for some reason. Because I'm used to him yelling stuff at the top of his lungs. But we love him. Okay, definitely not supposed to go up there yet. Okay, this thing's starting to become a pain in the ass. I wish it would just stay dead. So that's something too, like, I don't know, for those of you who like Castlevania, if you haven't seen the animated series on Netflix, it's incredible. Am I really gonna die to this piece of shit? That sucks. Oh, it's okay, I got pot roast. Just pull a pot roast out of my cloak and eat it. Put that shield back on. Ooh, pizzas. You guys ordered pizza? Man, I want pizza. I had a friggin' gas station sandwich because I was struggling to get things done. Oh, that's got mushrooms on it. I'm good.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but... Creepy confessional. He does different things. Sometimes it's a good priest. Yeah, it's a bad priest. Dang it. Why are they all the freaking, the kind of priest that, ends up, getting, Chris Hansen called on him? Dang it. Sometimes there's a good priest. It's not always the bad priest. Oh, there we go. It took a while. I don't remember what he does, though. Yeah, nothing. It's just creepy. Now I'm the priest. I had actually never tried it from the other side before. Ooh. Get up. Jump, please. That should be a Twitch emote. If sour please is one, jump please. There's shovel please on Shovel Knight. Actually, no, shovel please I think my friend Dylan has been using in Messenger for some reason. I need to ask him why that was again. I think it's because there was somebody that was doing a speed run that was known for or named after Shovel Knight or something. I don't know. What the hell, like, what the hell does sour please even mean? Get over there! No, you bird! Friggin' aggressive birds. Even a little blue bird tries to come after you. Come on. A lot of these monsters you can actually end up killing and getting them as summons too. Like the sword is, and there's a sword and a fairy. Oh shit. Yeah, so those spikes, we have to come back later when we have armor that's able to break the spikes, which we unfortunately do not have yet. It's not going to be until the second half of the game that we get that. Of course, if we look at our progress so far, actually, is it on the map we see it? No, it's not on the map. I think it's here where we could see the percentage that we've completed so far. Or not. System? No, okay. I guess we can't. Because, I guess because we're not going to get to, we're probably not going to get all the way through this game. One of the cool things about this game is that even once you hit 100%, there's more to the game. A lot more to the game. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything more. It's worth playing just for that surprise alone. But if you've played any other games like this... Oh, wow. Apparently I had ice mail this whole time and I could have been using it. If you've played any of the other Castlevania games, you'll probably already have that fact ruined for you. Because it's become kind of a staple among Metroidvania games, including Bloodstained. Stupid bats. Oh, I don't want the Bible. Give me back the axe. Aw. I need, I don't have Odin's stuff in here. That sucks. We're gonna have to figure out a way to do that. I think, yeah, somebody bring Odin a slice of pepperoni or something. And then I will stop and give it to him, because I don't have any treats in here right now. Oh, don't want the salt either. We're not playing Salt Bay, the Metroidvania game. Can we... Nope. Shit. I guess we are... Just... Oh wait, no, we can jump up there. More gems to sell to the librarian. And we do have a library card, so we can fast warp back there if we want to, but I'm not really that eager to go back there yet. Ow. Oh, crap. crap, another boss. This one has the ability to turn you to stone. Uh-oh. Pretty sure he does anyway, because a hippogriff, I believe, is known for that. Or is that a cockatrice? That cock. His flame attack is a little bit lackluster. Lackluster video. Oh, you took a shit. Sorry, I killed your kids. I don't really feel like there's any bosses in this game that are particularly challenging. They're interesting for sure, especially the Grim Falloon, which is basically just a big ball of corpses. Dracula's final form is awesome looking. Like he takes up the whole screen, but that's about it. Other than that, he dies pretty quick. I think I remember death being kind of difficult. Maria.
Impressive. You're very strong.
Tricks. It's just a
What
griffin
is
with
it
the
you
rear end
want?
of a horse.
You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan?
Oh, yeah,
Of
cool.
course, but
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
Here,
as you wish, my lady.
Thank you.
see if you show up.
So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
They just kind of warped into existence and ate a pepperoni and then left. Hey, Jafar. Why don't you bite my feathery ass? And now, of course, because you did that, now he thinks I have more, and he's just like down here like, hey, Daddy, you know that thing you just gave me? You got more of that, right? Huh? Oh, there's one with just pepperoni on it?
Yep.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure.
Vomit. It's terrible.
Shit, I don't have a place to put this.
Hey, here.
Thank you. Okay, sorry. That'd be a pretty awesome shot if you're able to throw an axe and hit a bird with it. Like when you're playing on the 2D plane, it's easy to just kind of look at it and be like, yeah, it's easy to hit. But then when you think about actually throwing a friggin' axe at a bird, that's kind of funny. Also kind of fucked up too, though, because that bird would just explode into pieces. Except two halves of a bird. Do not want. It's my opinion that pretty much every weapon in Castlevania is absolutely shitty compared to the axe. Because, I mean, the axe can get stuff that's above you, and then all the other weapons are basically just what's directly in front of you, and that's kind of... It's useful in a sense, but not like the axe. I'll take a little bit of upward mobility in terms of what I'm, the damage I'm doing too. Shit. My Kingdom for the Bat power up already. Got kind of wonky momentum. Is that the name of a real sword? Oh, Cursed Dark Sword. Yes, let's not equip that. That would be a bad thing. Poor bird. I think that necklace I saw is up here somewhere. There it is. There, now I've got double jump. Finally. Such a weird place to put it, too. It seems kind of arbitrary. Like, why would the leap stone be on a roof? Can't jump quite high enough to get up there yet. Let's see what's through here. I think this is another warp. Yep. So let's go to the library real quick. Ah, shit, I didn't even look on the map where I am. Oh no, that's back at the beginning. That is not the right place. This dog is now down here staring at me for food. So, I think we might be able to go a little further in that one area now that we can double jump. Either that or I need to use the dog ability to run and jump over it. There we go, we made it. Of course, I think pretty much all of these bridges crumble when you land on them. Yeah, I can't get up there to get those. Shit. Not yet, anyway. Oh, Skull Lord. Okay, maybe I can't jump across there quite yet. What is that, horchata? Epic flail. Oh, shit. No, damn it. Epic flail. Oh, well, now I know I can get over there at least. Oh, great. All of the monsters have respawned, too. Oh, and I got a flail. So you better not knock me off. That would suck. Ah, shit. I think Castlevania made all of millennials like angry when they look at a sine wave. Like you're literally in math class and you take out your graphing calculator and you graph sine of x, and then you just feel pissed off and you don't know why. It's because of shit like that in video games where it flies in a freaking wave like that. Of course, it's kind of cool though, because I mean that would indicate that they were able to do trig fairly easily on the Nintendo. I've actually used trig a couple of times in game development to do some silly things, like in the Bomberman game I made, I used the sine function to make a bomb like pulsate before it exploded. Basically, it was just the scale going up and down on a sine wave, and then I can't remember what exactly I did, but the sine wave pattern, the function rather, had something to where as it got closer to a certain amount, it started to have its frequency increase. Like we always say, like, you know, oh, there's, we're not gonna ever use these things we learn in math class in school. And then eventually you do. Well, okay, maybe not everyone, because obviously everyone's not gonna go try to program a video game. But I think math has lots of good uses. There we go, that one's clicked into place now. I think that's how we get the door to open. You just gotta hit these three until they click. Come on. This one just not... There we go. That one took forever. I think that's all of them. No, it's not. Did I already hit this one over here? Shit. Time to eat ice cream to get some of my health back so I can go back in the water and hopefully hit this thing enough for it to activate. Oh, I have a potion. There we go. There we go. God. Medusa heads. Stop. Hell yeah. I don't remember. Oh, flail with spiked balls. Balls. Oh man, we've been sitting on a lot of good stuff here. Harpy's got titties. Oh shit, flea armor. And I just noticed that my axe is gone. Hopefully I get that back soon, because holy water doesn't really work that well for me. At least it doesn't work well like it does at the beginning of the game. Because Alucard doesn't have Hydro Storm. For one thing, I imagine using something like that would probably kill him in the process. That sword that guy has is actually another weapon you can get, and I think if you get 2 of them, you can do something really crazy with it. But he doesn't drop it very often, from what I recall. Stop. Alright, I think we're just gonna get to the next save point, and then we're gonna probably call it. Because I'm kind of out of things to say about Castlevania. I mean, one of my favorite series of all time, in fact. Simon's Quest was probably the first, I think that was the first video game I ever beat as a kid. That game, honestly, like in hindsight, Simon's Quest is not hard. Like, for one thing, it doesn't really have a whole lot of bosses in it. And the bosses that there are incredibly easy. Oh shit, that's right. These ones turn into ghosts. Huh? Yeah. It was originally on the Famicom Disk System. But it's just super duper easy. Like, even the last fight with Dracula is just super easy, especially if you have holy water. Because you just throw it where he spawned, and he just, like, crumbles. Oh yeah, Kirby's Adventure is a classic, and it's somewhat, I mean, it's not too hard, but it's got a little bit of a challenge to it. That one was, if I'm not mistaken, like, wasn't that one of the last games that came out on the Nintendo? Because I know it had a special chipset in it, and that was one way it was able to produce such gorgeous graphics. For its time, anyway. Yep. Not to mention the music was a step up from everything else, too. Yeah, it was just challenging enough. It was challenging enough to be accessible, unlike a lot of other Nintendo era games of the same era. Because so many Nintendo games are just so unfairly difficult, like Contra, because they were based off of an arcade game, and I think developers are still in the mindset of, you know, let's make a game that's unforgivingly difficult, so they have to keep playing it and they won't beat it so fast. God, this guy's a pushover. Speaking of pushovers. Die. Yeah, except that's all developers knew at the time was making things ridiculously hard so that they would eat quarters, and then they tried to apply that to a video game and just realized that it didn't really work super well when it came to like a home console, since people had unlimited continues, and then it just felt cheap.
Well, I don't know. Have you ever beat Ninja Gaiden?
Nope. I need to. That's one game that's on my bucket list that I want to be able to beat one day.
I mean, for sure, it's definitely got the difficulty curve, but I don't know. I've seen some people do casual playthroughs of it. Maybe it's one of those things where it looks easier than it is, but the game doesn't look like it's got too much tech they need to learn in order to do
I've seen people speedrun it, and they make it look super easy.
Yeah, they really do. Just jumping on ledges to skip those screens and shit that you would never think of, but people did it.
Yeah, and then I get just absolutely effed. All right, so we're actually not doing too bad. Like once we get the bat power up, the last boss is over there. Oh, anyway, I said I was gonna stop, so I'm gonna stop because like I said, I don't have a ton more to say about this game. For those of you who did stick around, I hope that it was at least enjoyable to watch. But definitely, we're gonna just be experimenting a lot this coming month, just trying to see what things work well. So next month, I think we'll probably play some horror games like Prey and Soma and whatnot, because those are games that aren't too long in the tooth and they finish pretty quick. And then, of course, throughout the rest of the month on Friday, we'll be playing Monster Hunter. And I'm going to try to figure out how to get my PS5 streaming so that we can get some more people in on it instead of going back to the Xbox version. So, anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you on Friday at 7 o'clock. Have a good one, guys. King of Space signing off.